how's it going? It is January 5th, no, 14th. I never know what day it is. Couple things happened today. I went to go drop Kylie off at school, and my gallon of whatever gas, my gas tank, that's what it's called. So anyways, my gas tank, you know, it tells me how many miles I have until empty, like a lot of different gas tanks. Well, it said that I had 10 miles to empty. It's 2.5 miles to Kylie's school, so I figured I'd be alright. Well, didn't even get halfway to Kylie's school. It says 0 miles to empty, so I'm like, okay, great. So I start freaking out a little bit, so I'm trying to hurry and get to Kylie's school. It's 45 where Kylie's school is. And so I start going, so I'm going 45 miles an hour down the road. And then I make a right turn. That right turn, it turns to 25 miles an hour. Wasn't paying attention, just trying to get to Kylie's school, trying to make sure she wasn't late. She had 5 minutes to get there. Trying to make sure she wasn't late, and trying to make sure that I got to a gas station on time. Well, there were cops there. They pulled me over. They were like, you were going 41 in a 25. And I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, I just moved here. And he was like, where are you from? I said, Texas. And he was like, well, there's still speed limit signs in Texas, honey. And so I was like, I know. I'm not trying to say I'm wrong. I'm just saying I'm new. And he was like, okay, well, let me see your driver's license registration. Well, at this point, I realized I left my wallet, so I don't have my driver's license. But I do, however, have my insurance card. So I gave him my insurance card. He was like, okay, well, go ahead, take your daughter to school, and then come back and see me. Now, mind you, my gas tank still says 0 miles to empty. So I take her to school and come back, talk to the cop, and he starts writing me a ticket. He's like, okay, well, I'm going to write you a ticket, but a 41 and a 25 is going to be a $235 ticket. I'm not going to write you $235 ticket. I'm going to bring it down to 34 and a 25. That's a $129 ticket. I was like, okay. You know, because how am I supposed to argue that? And so I said, okay. And then I asked, I was like, hey, do you know anything about cars? Because I was like, I live 10 minutes away. My car says I have 0 miles to empty. But can I make it home? And he asked me where I lived, told him where I lived, and he was like, okay. How about I just give you $5 and you go get some gas? So he gave me a $5 bill. Nicest cop in the world. But he still gave me a ticket, so I don't know how I feel about it. So yeah, anyway, so I came home, found out that Professor Snape died, and that my favorite Mexican food restaurant in Lake Jackson burned like to a crisp last night. So today was just no, so I just went back to bed, and I laid down with this cutie. Hi, Ron.
Hey guys, just figuring I'd show you what I do every day. Sitting here, checking the video, getting the video ready. So you guys will have already seen that one yesterday. Editing on this screen. Watching Twitch on this screen. Watching a tray here right now. It's fun stuff.
So I tried to freeze the cookies last night so that I could just put them in baggies and then maybe put them in the refrigerator and take them to the post office tomorrow, and here they are. I'm not the best cookie decorator in the world, but I tried.
That's right.
Individually wrapped instead of a Dr. Who lunchbox. What? This is what I watch right before stream. Hey guys, I'm just about to get on stream, and so I'm doing my farewell YouTube portion. We're gonna play some Tomb Raider. I think I'm really close to the end of it, so we're gonna play the rest of Tomb Raider, and then we'll play some more Call of Duty, try to get some of those guns down. And then tomorrow my mission is to find a game that I want to play, like a story game that I want to play that we can get through. It's really, really hard for me to find story games that I want to play because I'm a weird gamer. So, like, I like to play odd games that usually people would want to play. Well, we'll figure it out. But that's what I want to start doing. Is we'll have like weeks where I'll finish a game. So I'll do 2 hours of this and 2 hours of Call of Duty or a multiplayer game or something I can play with you guys, and then um, we'll have somewhat of a schedule on what I'm going to be doing instead of just randomness like I usually do. I just play what I want to. It'll have somewhat of a structure to it. But that's what we're working on today, and I will see all you guys on stream.